Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Irwin Hours as the swim team heads into our break, really. So this is our last practice before the break, and so I thought I would go around and ask my teammates what question of the day was, what is the hardest set that you've done? Or what are you most excited for about Christmas training? I think hardest set is usually people can come up with it right away. Sometimes it takes people a little bit longer. And then most excited for, I think that one's a tricky one because a lot of times it's really hard. We've had a meeting about this. It's really hard to find things to look forward to during Christmas training. So here are their responses compiled into a video.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Traveling Irwin Hours. And today I am at the Arc, and the question of the day is, what is the hardest set you've done or dive, or what are you most excited for about winter training?
So hey, I'm Elika, I'm a junior, and I'm on the diving end, so something that I'm most excited for with winter training is being able to focus on practice without having to balance academics and schoolwork as well.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm a junior. I'm also on the diving team. Something I'm most excited for winter training is probably to travel. We're going to a couple different pools for some mini training trips.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Elle. I'm a junior on the diving team, and I'd say I'm most looking forward to working on new dives.
Yes! Okay, so introduce who you are, your grade, and the question of the day is, what is the hardest set you've done in the spirit of winter training? Or what or what are you most excited for about winter training?
I'm Gianna, I'm a sophomore, and I'll go with what the hardest practice has been for me. I would say 10-200 is best average.
Okay.
My name is Isabella, I'm also a sophomore, and what I'm most looking forward to about winter training is being able to spend time with my teammates 24/7.
Yay! Okay. So you're gonna introduce your name, your grade, and then what is either the hardest that you've done in the spirit of winter training, or what are you most excited for about winter training?
Okay, I'm Stephanie. I'm a sophomore, and what I'm most excited for winter training is to take many naps.
Yeah.
My name is Audrey, I'm a freshman, and I'm excited for bonding.
I'm Kayla. I'm a sophomore, and I'm excited for no class.
Yay! Question of the day is, what is like the hardest that you've done in spirit of winter training, or what are you most excited for about winter training?
I'm Maren, I'm a junior, and I think our hardest winter training set is our 100 100s.
I'm Sizzy, I'm a sophomore, and the hardest set we've done over winter training, so it's the 100 100s, but last year we cut it to 80, so I thought that was pretty good.
So, introduce who you are, so your name, your grade, and the question of the day is, what is the hardest set you've done in like the spirit of winter training?
Okay.
Or what are you most excited for about winter training? Or, yeah.
Okay. My name is Maggie. I'm a junior, and I'm most excited to see my wonderful teammates twice a day.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. My name's Taylor. This is Emma. I give it back to her.
Okay. The question of the day
Okay.
is, what is either the hardest set you've done in the spirit of winter training, or what are you most excited for about winter training?
Okay, well, hardest I've ever done, not here, is 100 100s or 12 days of Christmas, which is where you go like, you know, like 12, like a 1 400, 2 300s, or like you go down and you go all the way to 12.
Yes.
But it sucks and
Hey
it's boring.
guys, I'm really excited to go home,
Same.
and only 2 more hours.
Okay. Answer our question.
Oh, and then the worst one we've done so far this year was probably 10 300s. That was sucky ass.
What is either the hardest set you've done
I need to go
spirit of
stretch.
winter training, or what are you most excited for about winter training?
I think the hardest winter training set I've done thus far was 51 100s. It was 35 freestyle and 16 backstroke, and they were all
Hey guys, it's me again, and I hope you enjoyed that little segment of all of my teammates. And I want to answer the questions myself because I didn't on the video, but personally I think there's one set that my teammates always talk about the Mile IM set that we did one time. This was more like during September, but for the life of me, I think I remember one part of it, but for the life of me, for the longest time, I could not remember this set. But to me, the hardest set that I did was 9 200s, all out, long course, and it was like rounds of 3 kind of, and one round I did butterfly, one round I did IM, one round I did freestyle, and I just remember being gassed during that set. It was so difficult for me. So I would say that's one I think about often, even though it doesn't sound that difficult, like just that day and everything, it was just very difficult to me. But now being back home, I've been able to kind of reflect on the first semester of my freshman year and the first semester competing as a college athlete, and I truly think that this semester has just taught me a lot about myself and about swimming and just about team and community. And I'm like I just don't even know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I've learned so much about myself, but yet there's still so much growing and still so much to learn. And I've truly just felt so like supported by not only just my team, but also like the coaches and just the people who work at Illinois and with academic services and like athletic training and just all of that. Like, I've been able to meet and like work with some like super awesome people recently, but I think it's definitely been just personal from my background of swimming. It's been a big change getting used to the training we do now, just because it's very different than what I'm used to. It's a lot more intentional yardage than going out and swimming, and so that's definitely been a big adjustment, but I'm very excited to see where this will go, and I'm very excited for the back half of the season. I think, just kind of figuring out, especially at the college meets, like figuring out the lineup and figuring out like realizing that it's like, okay, now it's like in college, it's not the same as high school. You really have to go for it. And college girls don't hold back, so you gotta not hold back either. So, but I've had an amazing time swimming, and I think just like being with my own team has helped so much, because I know that they're in it with me and that they're also fighting for the same cause that I am, and so that really helps me a ton when I think about it. But I'm so excited for this next semester, and I think I'm excited. I know winter break or winter training is going to be very, very challenging, but I'm very excited to get better and push my limits and just keep working and going at it. So this can be a great set up and put me in the direction that I want to go. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.